Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Final Fantasy III. Last time, I did some job grinding. Got everybody up to pretty much job level 20. Some got a little higher, some didn't. Oh, we should... I could actually have her learn a couple of spells. What do I have? I don't know if it'll actually matter, but they, I've got first level spell slots, might as well use them. Let's walk to Tokal. And it's a trap. Yep. Who saw that coming? Me, I did. I saw that coming. It was pretty obvious. So we're off to Castle Hyde. One thing to keep in mind about Castle Hyde, this is a one-time dungeon. Once you've left this dungeon, you can never return. Make sure you get all the treasure chests and all of the monsters. In particular, in this dungeon, there are 14 treasure chests. And they're pretty obvious. Ah, the Elder Tree. Placed under a curse. We'll see the Living Forest in a bit. And there's a royal sword somewhere. Okay. This is King Argus. We've been looking for him. He is the one who can get us the engine for an airship. And it'd be real nice to have that. And he was betrayed by his closest advisor. Oh no. We've never heard that before. Wait, yes we have. We've heard that before. And yeah, some of his guards were corrupted by Hein, so do keep that in mind. Oh no, we're under attack. This is a demon. Demons are weak to holy damage, just so you know. Just go ahead and have you use a fire staff, why not? Doesn't really matter. As you can see, our archer there doesn't hit very hard. That will change by the end of this dungeon. He just doesn't have a very good combination of bow and arrows at the moment, even though everything here is weak to holy. They do have them on holy arrows, right? I might not. Might have to fix that. Anyway, it was a demon. They're weak to holy. That's about it. Oh, I thought you had one arrows. That would be why you were having a problem. Did I not? Do I not have armor equipment for you? I don't. Whoops. You know what? While I like the hero shield for its defensive bonuses, I want to deal more damage. Anyway. Huh. And another mini spell. Yay. This is a full heal and MP restore right here, so if you need it, it is there. Let's go ahead and have you cast mini. There are no encounters in this room besides that one that's scripted, so no problem there. You don't even have to fight that one, you can just move past it, really. Alright. Let's go treasure chest hunting, shall we? First one should be down here. Chest 1, holy arrows. That'll be useful. One of the bad things about the way I've leveled up my characters using them as red mages, using those stats a lot, is they don't have any weapon proficiency, which means their hit counts are artificially low. You gain weapon proficiency by using your main hand weapon, I think 33 times, something like that. Anyway, Lemurs and Pharaohs, both weak to holy. The Pharaohs can blind on hit and can use glare, which will confuse, or the Lemurs there can just hit you and confuse you. Phenomenal. And everything in here has a good chunk of hit points. I'm not too worried about the fact that my white mage is confused. He's a white mage. He's not going to do that much. Oh, I forgot they had poison. And now one of our people's poisoned. We'll be okay. We'll poison him after the fight. So yeah, this is basically what this looks like. Nothing in here is too particularly special. The pharaohs are about the worst. So that's 3 of the enemies. There's only 5 new enemies in this dungeon. So it's not like you can really miss that many. You actually get to use Poisana. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Knights. White magic. Alright, chest 2 is a Phoenix down, and chest 3 is a Phoenix down. Fantastic. Chest 4, I think is, yeah, this way. And if we go up here, we will find chest 4, which is another Phoenix down, you know, just in case your people start to die. Which can happen. This dungeon's actually pretty rough. And I would not recommend coming here without doing a little job grinding if you switched jobs. 3,000 gil in chest 5, and a bomb fragment in chest 6. And over this way, we've got chest 7 with Antarctic Wind, and chest 8 with 3,000 gil. I imagine this is to exploit the elemental weakness of the boss of this place, but since I don't know if I'll actually outspeed him, that might not matter. Let's see, chest 9 is Azusa's Wrath, and chest 10 is 3,000 gil. 4 chests to go. No encounters all in those rooms. Interesting. Still looking for the last 2 enemies around here, and wow, the game's being really nice with the encounter rate. Which might mean I have to go find enemies. Okay, chest 11 contains the Royal Sword. This is a very nice sword for our knight. Let's go ahead and have him dual wield, because, forget the shield. Oh, Dullahan. This is the most powerful enemy in here, and it hurts. I hope I just used the right thing. I didn't even check how my inventory got swapped around. Okay, we're good. Anyway, this can go twice per turn. Isn't actually weak to anything, which is odd. You'd think it'd be undead with its head missing, but it's not. But yeah, with the preemptive strike, no big deal. Okay, we just need to fight one more enemy. They're not even worth that much. They're painful if they get a sneak attack on you too, which kind of sucks. All right, we're most of the way through the dungeon now. Just have to find that last enemy. And you could tell that was probably not the last enemy there. Revy got a little beat up. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever. We'll be fine, I'm sure. What's the worst that could happen? Oh right, I could get snuck attack. Luckily, that was not a sneak attack. Yeah, that'd be good enough. Alright, this is chest number 12, I want to say? 12? I lost count. Yeah, 12. 2 to go. Well, here's 13. An elixir. Ooh, nice. Best healing item in the game. I'll take it. And if we go straight up here, we get the rune bow, which will make our ranger significantly stronger. First of all, let's do something. Let's remove that. We'll re-equip them in a second. Rune bow, up to 42. Nice. And give you the... where are they? Holy arrows back. I just wanted to stack them up. Up to 50 attack power. Not bad. So now I'm going to go find the last enemy because we're in the last room. So I'll see you when I find that enemy. Hey! Finally found it. Lamia, they're not weak to anything. It took me forever to find this thing. I'm out on the branch of the tree. They can appear anywhere after the three rooms with the treasure chests in them. They can appear from that room onward. I just had horrible luck finding them. Horrible, horrible luck. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna head back to see the last boss now. Oh joy. That took so long I had to unequip holy arrows, so I was running out of them. Alright, this is the chamber of the last boss. Let's go ahead and get everybody topped up. Let's put on your holy arrows because, why not? And say hello to Hein. Power of Darkness seems to have given him a makeover? I don't know. He seems to be very dead now. Oh well. So Hein is a very annoying boss. He can either go very easy or very hard. This is why we brought a scholar. He will start out with no weakness. Ow. And he doesn't have one now. And he confused my... Oh, this is a bad start. This could already be a wipe because of the way this opening volley happened. I really need him to barrier shift. Ow. I mean, if he doesn't, it's not the worst thing. I still deal damage. But, yeah, it's slow. Ow. And, yep, that's going to be a restart. I don't feel like wasting the resources there. I will be right back. Alright, take two. Alt F4 is my friend. I am going to just abuse the fact that that exists because, honestly, I can't stand how cheap some of these bosses end up being. And show off Barrage, why not? It's not going to do a whole lot, but we'll show it off. It's actually meant for multiple enemies. So what are you going to do this time? Well, you're not going to go first. That's always a plus. Yep, see, Barrage, not worth using. Barrier Shift. Oh good, he's going to actually be weak to something. I don't know what. Why can't I get criticals that often? Well, we know it's not ice. Cool. Oops. So let's try... I don't know. I'm going to assume it's going to be lightning. And honestly, I'm going to leave her low on hit points because I think that will activate the auto defend for my knight. And he barrier shifted before I could do anything anyway. So, fantastic. And he is not weak to lightning. What is he weak to? Ice now. Fantastic. See, if he goes first, his barrier shifting really is a meaningless mechanic to the fight. This whole fight... Well, I still have the freezing blade equipped. Awesome. This whole fight is so based on turn order, and turn order is so random in this game that, you know, why bother? Yeah, I've got Books of Ice equipped. Go ahead and use them. And let's see if we go first with anyone. We did, with the Ranger. Dealt some decent damage. She didn't deal very good damage, despite the fact that she's wielding ice books. That's weird. He must have good physical defense. He is no longer weak to ice. Alright. I'm not going to switch out his blades, I don't really care that much. So, what shall we assume? Let's go with... I'm going to bet on lightning. I have no reason to bet on lightning, but you know, we'll bet on lightning. For the moment, I'm not going to heal people unless it's the knight because I want him to block because they're critical hit points. He is weak to lightning. I guess correct. Yay for me. He doesn't actually have that many hit points as I recall, but yeah, it's just annoying when he gets to go before most of my party. And it's not because I'm under leveled. It's just his nature. I'm gonna bet fire. Why? Because there's not much else I could really do, is there? Should probably heal the knight up. But, you know. Ow. we're going to do a party-wide Kira next round. He can barrier shift. I don't think he's weak to fire, though, so he is weak to ice, of course. You'd think my knight would do more damage with his ice sword if that were the case, but he's not. I really don't want to use up these ice arrows too much. I'm going to need them for the next boss. And let's just do a party-wide Kira. Multi-target confused. This could be really bad. Could be really, really bad. The knight can actually hit pretty hard. Plus side, I know his weakness for another round. On the downside, ow. Get yourself back up. We'll kind of hope that he's going to hit the knight. He's not going to, is he? Nope, he's going to barrier shift. Okay. And the knight is going to hit the scholar. Fantastic. Alright. I have no way to cure confused besides whacking the knight, and yeah, it's just stupid. This fight is awful, and I hate it. Well, ways to Phoenix down here. She'll probably die immediately, which is why using Phoenix Downs in battle is kind of pointless. Okay, group sleep. This is such an annoying fight. So who's going to go first? Me or him? Probably him. The multi-target Blazara. Fantastic. And this fight's over. So this fight. This is literally based on his AI. What he decides to do determines whether or not you're going to win this fight, because there's nothing we can do to defend against him. I mean, I'm going to keep plugging away at him, but I'm assuming I'm going to die here, because this is ridiculous. Whether or not he chooses to use barrier shift, whether he gets to go before you or after you, I mean, that's really what determines who wins this fight. And since he's going before us most of the time, he's going to win this fight. And that's just all there is to it. Alright, I'll see you in the next attempt. Alright, attempt number 3. Because this is going to go any better than the last two. Just going to attack. I don't even know if he's going to use barrier the first round. That's the thing, if his AI was slightly more predictable, I wouldn't really have a problem with this fight. But it's not. He just kind of does what he wants, and if he doesn't barrier... Okay, barrier chooses at least this time. I don't know what to, but find out. And just who he chooses to attack, how he attacks them, it's all just... Yeah. Fire. He chose fire. Should probably just use my attack items. Oops. Well, I know he's got a weakness, but I don't know if I'll even go first. Just waste attack item. But you know what? You're weak to fire, and I think I have some pretty decent... Do I have any decent fire damage items? No, I have bomb fragments. Ugh. Really? Really? Okay. Never mind. Oops. And let's see if he goes first. That's always wonderful. Well, could have been worse. Hate it when he goes first. It can ruin an entire round. And yes, I have to have the scholar in the front row, because I believe books only do half damage from the back row, which is awful. Why does he get to go first so often? I'm not underleveled. There's the guard ability for the knight. I could just come in here with everybody at critical HP, have the knight always guarding, put on a shield for the knight, do all that kind of stuff, but, you know. I really don't think he has that many hit points in general, but... Yep. I don't have my red mages to exploit his elemental weaknesses all that well, and as you can see, even with the appropriate weapons equipped, his physical defense is high enough that it makes it very difficult to hurt him. Ooh, poison. It hit 2 of them. Well, smack the knight, that's fine. I don't care. Do what damage we can while we can do it. Yeah, he has like every status ailment spell in the game as well. It's great. Let's do a cure. I don't care about the poison that much. Ugh. Yay for actually beating him on a turn order for once. Sorry if I sound salty, but I really hate this fight. All the other fights I can kind of deal with, but this fight is just status ailments everywhere. It's just... And he hits really hard for this point in the game, and it's just, annoying. Let's go ahead and try a Fire Staff. I don't know why we're suddenly going faster than him, but I won't complain about it. Alright. Yes! Oh, jeez. See, it all is based on basically what he does. If he decides to play nice, you're going to win the fight. If he doesn't, you're going to lose. Though I will say after this that the scholar there is going to disappear from my party. I don't know. I might take her to the next boss fight. It's probably a bad idea. And Hind's gone. And there's an earthquake. And we're getting talked to. Not by a crystal, but by a tree. Yep. So make sure you got all your treasure, make sure you got all your monsters, and yeah, there you go. And now we're gonna take a little journey here. He's gonna drop people off in Argus, and then he's gonna drop us off somewhere. Preferably by our boat. Yay, everybody's happy. Off we go. And here's the living tree, the elder tree. And we're gonna get... Yeah, we saved the living woods. Thank you. Fang of Wind, fantastic. These do serve a purpose eventually. I don't know why they exist, because you can't miss them. Yeah. Yep, and he's going to sleep for 1,000 years. And no one will be able to come in here while he's asleep. So, this entire area is... yeah. Thousand-year cycle. We've probably heard that one before. Yes, we have to leave the floating continent. World of Darkness. Yep. Cool. Not a problem, tree. I guess I'll keep her a scholar. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to switch everybody's jobs after the next boss fight anyway, so I guess it can't hurt to keep her how she is. Alright, we have to go find our boat. Everyone's healed. That's nice. Also, I'm saving. That sucked. Okay. We can head to Tokal now. I guess we can head to Tokal. Say hello. Everyone's happy. Yep. I don't think there's anything even back here, just where they hid. Cool. Yep, everybody's back. Yay. There's really no reason to come to this village, but, you know. We'll get some happy music. I'll check through the mail more properly later. It's... you don't get anything else from the mail system. It's just kind of a flavor thing. Well, let's head to Castle Argus. Where our reward waits. Alright. A few less random encounters now, game. Alright, happy music. Fantastic. Let's go see the king. We've been here before, no one says anything particularly interesting, and we have all the treasures. Yep, we're pretty awesome. The Wheel of Time. Yay! It's the ability to make airships. Yay! To the surface world! Alright, we're about to get an airship. And this is an airship we're going to keep for some part of the game. Yep. You go through airships a lot in this game. It's kind of funny. Because a lot of the later games, you know, or even the first game, getting an airship was a big deal. In this game, they're like, airships! They exist. You can break them a lot. I think we want to land... Yep, over here. Perfect. Alright. Oops. Not quite. Yes, we have the Wheel of Time. A very, very long book series. Good book series, though. And we get our ship upgraded. Yay! Yay! Enterprise can now turn into an airship. Back to our own world. What do you mean? And now we get to learn our backstory. We're not from the floating continent. La Gasp. Yep, and then in comes the darkness. And darkness is bad for airships. Really bad for airships. And now we've crashed. And now there's fire. Yeah. And Sid finds, well, 4 orphans. Yep. He says we were really little kids then. In the original game, we were still little kids. We saved the world at like 6 years old or something ridiculous. So we need to go find out what happened to the world. Cool. More importantly, our ship got upgraded, which makes it much easier to travel around the floating continent here. Which is good, because we're going to want to pick up a couple supplies. And into the air we go. We still can't fly over mountains. Keep that in mind. That being said, I would like to go to Gasol, so we'll go as the boat sails, as it were. Make sure you've picked up all of the monsters up to this point. It's one of the things we're going to go check in Gasol. Oh, right. And we have to land in water, because it's a boat. Not an airship. It's a boat with propellers attached. Okay, while we're here, we might as well finish buying the magic we're missing. Which would be Confuse and Silence. Am I ever going to use them? Probably not. Also, get rid of Toad. Go ahead and learn Toad, and learn Confuse, and learn Silence. Yay! All of your magic we could have up to this point, you now know. Alright, we want to head to the inn here, walk on through this wall, talk to this fellow. Alright, let's make sure we've gotten all of the monsters, so we're just going to quickly scroll down. And we should be ending on the sea serpent, which I know I fought. I don't know why it says I haven't, but I guess we're going to have to go look for the sea serpent. That's irritating. Really? Huh. Maybe I had to restart after I fought him. I didn't have... Oh, I did too. Okay. So I have to go find the sea serpent to fill out this. And we should have 39% of the treasures at this point. And we have 39% of the treasures. Okay. I'm gonna go sail around till I find the sea serpent. He's pretty rare, so this might take a while. But he's the last thing we need, and we have a limited time that we can encounter him. Alright, see you when I find a sea serpent. Hey, there's a sea serpent. Only took 2 fights. Cool. Finish him off, and then let's get out of here. Not too difficult. I think I already showed it off, because I think it was just when I had to restart the fire dungeon when I lost horribly. Let's see, what else? I am going to buy... I'm going to go stop by the Ancients and see if I can't buy... I think they sell arrows? I'm not sure. Maybe they don't. I'm pretty sure the dwarves don't. What the heck is over here? Oh, right. It's the side path to Google Valley. Closest we can land to the Ancients' village is right here. It's a bit sad, but that's alright. We'll get an airship that can land on land at some point. Hint, we'll get another airship. Alright, weapon shop was this way. Can I buy arrows here? Yes, I can. I want to buy... Right. These are, in fact, individually bought. And... This is probably a waste of money. I'm probably not even going to use that many, but I want to have them, just because. This will probably be the last dungeon I use the Ranger. It's definitely going to be the last dungeon I use the Scholar. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to our ship and head off the floating continent. See what we can find. Cutscenes mostly. Oh no! It's very windy. Draining your strength away. Oh no, are we going to be weakened? Probably not. This cutscene might be completely pointless. Haven't quite reached the surface yet there, Sid, no. And still more poison cloud. Yeah. Yay, we made it through. Fantastic. It is sprawling. It's also empty. We can land in here like water. Just to show this off, we can sail around. I don't believe there are any enemies at this point in the water, but you know, what can you do? And there's our map. Not a lot of land here. Just a sea of darkness. All right. That's significantly slower than flying, so let's fly. That big continent looks promising, but there's nothing we can actually do there. Actually, I don't know if sailing's any slower than flying. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway. Don't worry, there's nothing we can miss at this point yet. Huh. Remember that for much later. And if we go over here, I get slowdown for some reason. Game, this computer, this is not a difficult game to run. Please don't. And we need to go up onto land and then into this boat. This is the wrecked ship. Not a whole lot here so far. Ooh, treasure chest. Get these treasure chests now. These do count towards completion. This is the only time you can get them. We get the Blood Sword, which is a fantastic weapon. Massive damage, and yeah. Drains health. A white flash. This is a scripted scene. We have to see this. Oh no. These people have been here for like 10 years. Yep. Oh, right. There's no time here. I forgot that. So they really haven't noticed the passage of time until we showed up with our own personal light, as it were. Yeah, we have to help her. Wonder if we have a way to help her. Yeah, there's probably something in our bag. Oddly enough, it's not a potion. It's an antidote. Remember, we were going through like poison mist to get here, as it were. Hi, Area. Welcome to our party. Spoilers. Yeah, she's gonna join our party. She's one of the better party members we're gonna get. Not the best. We have yet to see the best. But like all of the party members, she isn't going to join us for particularly long. And yes, the world has succumbed to darkness. We have to save it, and we have to go to the Temple of Water. Okay. She kept a crystal shard to try and reawaken the Crystal of Water, which is neat. And Arya joins the party. She is a white mage, like all good last party members. Anything to say, old man? Okay, not really. I'd like to get through this dungeon and maybe the next one in this session. A lot of cutscenes taking up time, but that's alright. Alright, well, made sure you got those 2 chests, because they're important to grab. And what's the fastest way we're going to do this? Down or up? It doesn't really matter, so we'll go down. We get a faster airship eventually. Spoilers. It's like a 30-year-old game, folks. This version isn't, but, you know, the base game is like 30 years old. I don't think I can spoil much that hasn't already existed on the internet for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and land. I don't believe there are any monsters on the surface either. Just kind of neat. Let's go to the water temple. Sounds like a crystal temple. And there's the crystal shard. Yay! Oddly, the crystal isn't actually here in the Temple of Water. Yep, the sealed water crystal. Yeah. Priestess actually did a pretty good job. Yep. We're pretty okay here. To the Cave of Tides to the north. Cave of Tides is a water dungeon. Everything in there is going to be weak to lightning, so you might want to make sure you've got all your lightning stuff equipped. Speaking of which, Ark, I bought you some lightning arrows. Use them, please. And you're already on lightning books. Yep. Fantastic. There's only one chest in this entire dungeon, and a few new creatures for us to fight. And a door. This is why you had to go to the ship to get past this door. Because only she can open up the passageway. Thank you, Area. You're useful. She's not our last companion. We get, I think, one more before the end of the game. Also short-lived. But there you go. And yes, we can get in random battles here. So, what do we have here? You've got Roper and Twin Heads. Twin Heads, I don't believe, are weak to anything. Ropers, I think, are weak to lightning. We're going to use lightning anyway. Anything that's not weak to lightning is not weak to anything. So, you know, go nuts with your lightning toys. And yeah, they fairly standard twin head enemy there. Hit mildly hard, have lots of hit points. And there's that blood sword being awesome. Yeah, our knight's actually pretty potent at this point, and as we fight with him more, his ability to hit things will go up, and it will all be good. Alright, there's 2 enemies down. That's fantastic. Let's see if we can find the rest of them. This dungeon has quite a few rooms in it, actually, for having basically no treasure. But the rooms are not very large. Poison toads, also weak to lightning. Can you guess what they're going to do? They're going to poison us. Maybe. Oh, nice. What are you going to cast? Kira! Yes! I don't have to heal my people. She's actually a really awesome party member. If she casts Protect on us during the boss fight, it'll be pretty nice, but we've seen my luck with the boss fights in this game, and companions. I think that'll kill the toad. Yeah, no problem. Not the hardest dungeon. The boss could be a bit of a pain. You'll see why. Good XP here too, compared to the last dungeon, so a much better place to get some levels. Not that I'm going to try and gain any more, because I'm already a little over-leveled. Alright. Cockatrices? Cockatrices! They're not weak to anything, and I bet you know what they can do. If you said turn you to stone, you would be correct. And see, she can cast Protect, and I believe it's a party-wide Protect too, which is pretty fantastic. Yep. And Protect seriously reduces the amount of damage you're going to take, which is nice. And as you can see there, they aren't really weak to anything, and they've got a lot of hit points. They're probably one of the tougher things to kill in here because of that. Blood Sword's doing good work. I don't remember which bridge I have to take to get to the treasure. Yep! There you go. So poor Incus isn't going to get any XP for this battle. It's alright. I think I brought plenty of gold needles. Yeah, you got plenty to last this dungeon. So let's go down this way. Yeah, bit of a dead end. Okay. Anyway, moving on. We'll find the rest of the enemies here eventually. What are we missing? Oh, we're only actually missing one, and it only can be encountered in the final room, so... Oh, up first, I think. I think this is the... Oh, actually, here it is. Agalia Rept. They're also weak to lightning. Wouldn't you figure? And we are actually dealing pretty good damage with the Scholar. Not anything compared to the Ranger there, but what can you do? I'm going to regret my choices by... Oh, they have a lot of hit points. I'm going to regret my choices here, keeping the Scholar for this battle, but what can you do? Alright, that's all the random enemies, so now we just have to go find the treasure and find the crystal. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Did I go the wrong way? Find out. Nope. This was the way to go. Blizzaga! None of my characters can use it. Alright, to the proper exit then. Almost done with this dungeon. It's not very long. And I got back attacked, and look, the white mage is dead. I mentioned how I hate this game. It's just stuff like that. There's nothing you could do to stop it. If the game wants to kill you, you're going to die. He was at full hit points. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. Back attacks are just really nasty. I mean, even a normal hit when he's in the back row is dealing, you know, a third of his hit points in a single shot. Like I said, I'm not underleveled. Alright. I think this is the last room. And, yeah. Interesting thing, though. The last boss of this dungeon, not weak to lightning. Got a phoenix down from that battle. Very nice. Just to make sure. There is the only one chest. Yep. So this next room, as you might tell, is probably the boss room. Let's head on inside. Sounds like a crystal room to me. You know what I haven't figured out? All the other bosses for these crystals, they all represent the element of the crystal, but why was the land turtle guarding the wind crystal? Shouldn't we have fought a flying enemy there? Yeah, whatever. I'm overthinking it. Yay, the crystal regained its light. Fantastic. We'll be able to get some power from it. This is going to also have massive ramifications on the world and, around us. Alright, let's wake up the crystal. Actually, I don't remember. Do we... Oh, right. I don't think we get her for the boss fight, actually, because she's whacked. Down she goes. Oh no! Useful party member! Right. Huh, that's a lot of ew. Yep, here's Kraken. Oh, Lord Zande, we've heard that name before. Time for revenge. Because Luneth seems very angry. This is Kraken! He's weak to ice. Don't know why. He just is. Oops, don't barrage. Barrage is pointless on single targets. I'll use a study ability just to prove that he's weak to ice. He hits really hard. Ow. Yep. No, he is weak to lightning. I could swear he was weak to ice. Maybe he was weak to ice in the NES version. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Well, alright, we'll fix that in a minute. My bad. I'm sorry. I gave you all bad information. I'm actually not going to heal the archer. Yeah, I know it sounds... Well, I don't know if it blocks arrows. Well, fantastic. I could swear he was weak to ice. But what I am going to do is... I drops him. That's fantastic. We're doing great so far, folks. Wow, that much damage even with blind. That's pretty impressive. Neat. Blood Sword should help keep the night going pretty well. I'm probably going to regret the fact that I am not healing the archer. I don't remember if the guard ability blocks spells. Yep. Single target Blazaras. They just kill you. They do. They just kill you. There's nothing I could have done about that. I mean, honestly, look, he was at full hit points. It killed him instantly. Instantly killed him. Nothing I could do about it. Enemies that single target their spells, and there goes. There, yep. So, yeah. Boom. Dead. This fight, done with. It's all based on what the AI decides to do. Let's see if we can win it. Can we win it? Have we dealt enough damage? No. Just for the heck of it. How much damage does a Zeus's Wrath do? Probably not enough. Zeus's Wrath does enough. I don't even care about the missed XP. It doesn't even matter in the long run. That was glorious. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to use Zeus's Wraths. I think he's the last boss where elemental weakness really matters? Yeah, I guess there's one more optional boss we're gonna do that it matters. But yeah, it's, yeah. Not that big a deal. Yes, we will banish the darkness for you, person we've known for like 10 minutes. That we are super upset about. I mean, I guess it is a person dying, but, you know, we get the melodramatic name stream and everything, and... Yep, an earthquake. Yeah. Hup, the crystal doesn't even talk to us. Oh well. Yeah, now that we've awoken the water crystal, all this dark water, oh, that probably made some people sad, is gone. And the land has returned. Time is restored to the world. This plot will totally come up again in another Final Fantasy, basically. Time shows up a lot in Final Fantasy games, actually. Oh, now I think... Oh, right. Oh, right! Old Crone! Seek out Doga. Who's Doga? We'll get to that later. This person, Doga and Zonde, we'll figure out more about them in a bit. They're kind of about the most plot this game gets, really. What? When? How? Yeah. We're okay. The City of Water. We were rescued by somebody named Gramps. 3 days. The oil changed much, yes. Well, yeah, their time stopped. How would they remember it? Anywho, we have new jobs. Let's go over the jobs and how useless they are. Alright, what did we get new? Dragoon! Actually pretty good. We'll cover Dragoon in a bit. Viking! Defensive class. Kind of another alternative to the Knight if you want to use it. Uses lightning-based weapons like hammers. And can lower enemy stats with their class ability. Dark Knight, another really neat class, can equip Dark Blades, which will become important later. Not so much now. They can also do a screen-wide attack that takes their health. Kind of a neat class. Evokers are summoners who can fail in their summons. They're terrible and you should never use them. Bards can equip different harps to have different effects on the party, And they always go first when they're using those effects. Actually, one of my favorite classes, but I don't think I'm going to use it this run. So there you go. So, Ark, I think I'm going to make you a Dragoon. Neat. And I'm going to make Refia. I usually make her a bard, so I'm having to think a little bit about what I want to turn her into. So I'm going to do something a little strange. I'm going to actually make Refia a thief. I know, weird, right? There's a reason for that. So yeah, don't have the best equipment for them. Kind of sold my other spark dagger. Probably shouldn't have done that. But, you know, let's see if we can find them some weapons here real quick. Oh yeah, this is our tutorial. We can buy some supplies here. I need to buy Morai drops. Just in case. Oh, Goldar locked down our ship. That's unfortunate. He has a crystal. Is it the Crystal of Earth? It'd be nice if it was the Crystal of Earth. Ah, Delilah in the sewers. Keep that in mind. And our next boss is basically invulnerable to magic. Keep that in mind. Yeah, everything's under lock and key, so a thief would be useful if you didn't buy a bunch of magic keys. We bought a bunch of magic keys, so we're not going to worry about it too much. The game kind of wants you to use a Viking for this next part. I'll demonstrate that here in a second. Viking helm and Viking mail. We do get the thief gloves, which are nice. I'm going to buy a pair of those. We get the black cowl, black garb. Chalker band if you wanted to use a monk. So these are for your monks if you wanted to use them. Let's go ahead and grab this for our thief. Yeah. Definitely going to help there. Let's put you in the front. Unfortunately, didn't get a lot of help for the Dragoon. But I do want a Dragoon in the party, and I want to start leveling up their skills, because reasons. I'll probably actually use them long term. The main Gauche here, pretty decent weapon. Thunder Spears, awesome. I would like Thunder Spears. Ooh, 35, 40. These attack from the back row. I will buy... Let me check something real quick. Hold on. I just want to see something. Just kind of curious if I should buy a lot of... Okay. So I'm going to buy one boomerang. And I'm going to buy 2 thunder spears. And then I'm going to be broke. Which is fine. Go ahead and equip the boomerang here. And we're going to have you dual wield spears. No armor for you, which is unfortunate, but it's alright. Okay. Let's wander around town. We should stop by the tavern, you say? I think there are treasures lying around. I think I might actually regret what I just bought. We'll see. I think I could find some equipment on the ground. Oh, let's go to the tavern. Or no, this is the mayor's house. Gil, Elder of Town, the heroes of Amur. Look for a group of old men. And nothing to collect in here. Really never do remember about the shiny spots. That looks like the entrance to the sewers right there. And this looks like a mandatory cutscene. Yep. And some old men. That was weird. Yeah, they think they're the 4 legendary warriors. Inconceivable! Yeah, okay. I'll never do that again, I promise. Let's see here. Anything else I should make note of? Right, Goldor has crystals. I don't think there's anything over here. If you need to revive, there's your revival spring. Don't want to waste those precious Phoenix Downs. So glad I got back the one I used. Magnet, nothing new there. There could be, I think, if I switched party members, but I'm not going to. Alright, so we need to go to the sewers. I don't think there's a magic shop in this town. Did I forget to find one? I don't think there is. Doesn't matter. We're not really using a lot of magic right now anyway. Alright. It's locked. Who do I talk to open the... Who do I talk to open the gate? Oh, okay. I have to talk to him first. Yep. Need some leathergrass shoes. Monster Central. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yes, we are in fact the 4 Warriors of Legend. And they're eavesdropping. This could be bad. Not for us, probably for them. Tally-ho! What are you, dwarfs? I think they think they're dwarfs. Alright. We'll be led to the sewers. And he'll unlock the gate for us, and we'll head towards the sewers. I'm pretty sure there are some things on these little islands we can get to from the passageway. Heavy gate. Cool. Don't mind the stench. Yeah. Let's see here. I think if we go straight down, we can head right to the sewers. That's the sewer entrance right there. Before we do that, though, just run around and make sure I haven't missed anything. Nothing there. We can go up here. And what's up here? Oh, there's this little island. Oh. Oh, there's a black garb. Yep. Thief's gloves. Black cow. So I forgot that those were there. I'm sorry. If you are following along and you're making a thief for your party, please keep in mind that you can get all of those items for free right there. And I don't want 2 thieves, so... Whoops, I guess. Oops. And if we come up here, we can get some more very useless Gasol greens. So, you know, there's never really a good reason to buy Gasol greens. I'll sell the extra thief equipment later. And we're going to get to our final dungeon today. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests in here. And some new enemies. I believe most of which are weak to fire, but we'll find it as we get to them. Note I have not done any job grinding. I might regret this. Oh, what are you two? I want to say you're twin ligers? Yep, you're twin ligers. You are weak to nothing. You can drop Phoenix Downs as your rare drop. So yeah, not too difficult. We can steal. Let's just show that off while we're here. Why not? And go ahead and just pick a staff and use it. Enemies in here are pretty tough. Okay, yay, potion. Yippee! Never doing that again. Yeah. Yep, enemies in here can hit pretty hard. Our thief, on the other hand, has an insane amount of gear and takes like no damage, which is great. Blood sword's still fantastic. And we're just going to go ahead and attack. I believe one of the things that's nice about thieves is you can always run. Eh, not bad. For being job level 1, that's not horrible. I'm going to keep the thief in my party for a little while. It's neat. Dragoon there is not the greatest with their jump ability. It doesn't deal double damage or anything. You can keep them in the back row because of it, but I'll probably just standard attack. Alright. Ah, my Dragoon just got critted for 3/4 of his hit points. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't have the best gear for the Dragoon at the moment. Oh, new enemies. Let's see here. We've got Gigantoads, which are a thing, and Spider. That spider there, the Dark Legs, is definitely weak to fire, because it's a spider. The Toad is weak to lightning. So, there you go. Yeah, Spider, pretty weak to fire. And we took care of the Toad with our Dragoon. All is well, except for that whole poison thing. Fortunately, curing poison, not that difficult. Let's go ahead. I've got plenty of white magic charges still. A chest. Oops, don't go down the stairs. That poison is really annoying. Be nice when the thief gets back up to full power. Cat claws! So if you were using a black belt, there's some cat claws. Neat. Next. I think next we're going to get to a forced battle. Yes, we are. Help us! This is actually a fairly tough fight. Lots of toads. Except we get comical music. Despite the fact that they're fighting these toads, which are actually pretty rough. This is not an easy fight, actually. That's okay. We know what they're weak to. Yeah, they hit hard. They hit really hard. And they poison. Yeah, hit the knight. Just hit the knight more. I much prefer you hit the knight. I'm not going to cure. This is almost done. Okay, I'll guard him automatically with the knight now, so that's not a big deal. And last toad. Cool. If you come in here with a brand new party of all job switch classes and you haven't even gotten your stat detriments gone yet, yeah, that could be a nasty fight. Really nasty fight. And no, you are not the Warriors of Legend. Yeah, head back to town. Let's go ahead and start churning through our antidotes. And let's go ahead and pop a couple cures down. Is there anything? No, I don't think there's anything hidden on the ground. Alright. One more enemy to find. And a side room. The side room has our next two chests, a diamond bell. So if you had a geomancer, you could use a geomancer now. The next dungeon is full of enemies that are strong against magic, though, so why would you use a Geomancer now? Yep. Kaiser Knuckles, in case you were still using a monk. But we're not. We do get some power bracers. Yes, good defense. Also, I think, so 19 strength right now. 21 strength and a vitality boost as well. Very nice. So that'll help his defense significantly. And a poison dagger, which is why I did not buy a second weapon for the thief. 40 attack power, so the same as the boomerang, and inflicts poison. Fantastic. Glad to have it. And since our thief isn't squishy, there's no reason to keep them locked to the back row. That's all the treasure in here, by the way. We're just looking for one more enemy type, which is usually more common than this. Oh well. Lots of twin ligers. Can't say I'm a big fan. Okay, our thief's finally back up to full stats. Plus that poison knife has made them pretty powerful. And we're already at the end of the dungeon. No boss fight. We would like some leathergrass shoes, please, old Delilah. Yep, we should definitely ask her about those. Sort of why we're here. She doesn't seem to be very impressed by us. Something seems off about this. Yeah, those are bombs. How did you know they were fake? Yeah, these guys are pretty nice. And we get, you know, they stand up for us. Say, hey, we are in fact the legendary heroes of light. And there we go. Slightly different color. You know, less bomb colored. Alright, I got one more enemy to fight on the way out of here. And we needed these so we could get to Goldor, who's across a bottomless bog, which I'm going to spoil for you. We'll kill you instantly. Instant game over. Oh, he's going to cast teleport. You know teleport? I actually didn't want to leave the dungeon, though. Okay. Well, I'm going to run back to the sewers real quick here. And we're going to go see if we can't find that last enemy. Elusive as it is. I don't think it's very rare. Oh, it's only in the final room. I should have hung around there. I'll see you when I find that enemy. I'll be right back. Hey, there they are, Stropers. They're weak to lightning. Go figure. Gotta love them recolors. I believe they can also inflict paralysis when they strike you. Something like that. But, yeah. They're not gonna live very long. Our thief is getting pretty good at hitting multiple times. And even the Dragoon's doing a lot better. And of course our Knight just wrecks things. Alright, well, I'm actually going to call it a part here. I'm going to work my way out of this dungeon. And then we're going to head to the next dungeon next time. So until our path... Oh, I think I might job grind a little down now. I don't want to bother. Until we get our ship back, I'm not going to bother to get any job levels. I'm going to do the job grind. Thief... in fact, the classes you see here are pretty much going to carry us for the rest of the game until we hit the next crystal. I think I'm just going to keep people just like this. Anyway, until our paths cross again, have fun, stay safe everyone.